Now, I wanted to stay on the topic of Fetch.ai because a lot of these AI cryptos are really going to pop off, I feel, in the next couple of years. Obviously, not financial advice, but there are some ways you can actually stake this coin and hold it for a good amount of time and get free rewards every single month. And staking is one of those things where it's not going to make you rich, but it can make you money passively on a monthly basis if you're holding enough of that coin. For example, I'm going to show you that I'm going to go with $10,000 of holding Fetch.ai and what that could do for you. You could obviously use a smaller increment, but that's what I'm going to do anyways. And I've got it pulled up here on coinmarketcap.com first because I want to show you it's actually had a really good 24 months as far as like the growth on it. And that's kind of what we're seeing with a lot of other AI cryptos like Render, The Graph, Singularity Net. And, like I said, ChatGPT, Google Bard, or Bear, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but there's just so much talk of AI and it's just becoming, kind of an integral part of our everyday lives. And it looks like it's going to continue that way. So it would make sense you'd want to get in on some of these AI cryptos before they really start to boom. Okay, in the first place that you could actually start staking it, it's actually one of the only places where it's available worldwide is going to be Uphold. Now, currently the staking rate you can get on here is 2.5%. And to put that into context, if you're holding $10,000 of this, you could actually make about $250 a year just holding it on Uphold, which is, somewhere around like $20 a month. So it's not terrible. And that's free money, for just holding it. And I believe that you shouldn't really be trying to like swing trade these AI cryptos because I believe we're going to see some massive growth. So if you start staking it right now and Uphold and you just hold it, you're not only going to get these free rewards every single month, but it's going to compound over time. So, that $250, and as long as the price is appreciating on Fetch AI, it could really, pop off and the returns could be significant. Also, personally, I've been using Uphold, I want to say for a little bit over 2 years, probably between 2 and 3-ish years, somewhere around there. They've got over 200 plus cryptos you could buy, sell, and trade. And obviously they've got some other staking coins on here as well. If you wanted to do the Graph, that's another AI crypto I'd recommend taking a look at. But yeah, the interest rate on here is pretty good. I'd also like to point out that if you want to learn more about any of these exchanges for staking purposes, we'll have some great resources and bonuses you can check out directly below in the description of this video. Okay, now let's pull up Kraken, which is another top exchange. Now, the thing about Kraken is they don't have Fetch.ai in here, but they have the Graph, which is another AI crypto. Now, I'm going to talk about the Graph shortly, but, it is a good one to get into, especially based on its price right now. It's really low. The all-time high, and it was, I think, around like somewhere around $1.60, and it's since, gone back down pretty significantly. And the other thing you got to keep in mind, guys, is that Fetch.ai for staking rewards, it's actually pretty hard to find. I've looked across a lot of the top exchanges, and, Uphold is definitely the top one I recommend, but you should look at diversifying a little bit into some of these other AI cryptos, and that's why I'm talking about the Graph. Another place you could actually grab the Graph is going to be Crypto.com. The cool thing about Crypto.com is they've got this calculator where you could just, pull up different cryptos, put in how much money you plan on putting into a certain crypto, and it'll tell you how much you're going to get back, on a monthly and yearly basis for that coin. So it is actually pretty cool. Okay, but yes, as far as being able to, stake it and get those rewards, Uphold is going to be my top recommendation for you guys because, it is hard to find, to get those rewards, but they do offer it there. Okay, now let's talk about some other AI cryptos, because like I already said, you should be diversifying into some other ones. We're going to take a closer look at the Graph GRT. Now, basically what this crypto project is, it is been referred to as the Google of cryptos. It indexes different blockchains. It's very unique in the fact that there's really nothing else in the market like it, which is, one of the reasons that I've, been holding this one for a while. I don't even know what my position on this coin is anymore. I feel like I'm definitely upside down on it. I want to say my average is probably around like 60 cents, but, I plan on holding this one for a while. And like I said, if you go back in time, you could see that the all-time high on this was actually went over $2 at one point and dropped back down. But, I'm comfortable holding this one, for the long term as well. Okay, next AI crypto to take a look at is Render, and I think this one is a top three right now. It's actually, holding it down as far as one of the top AI cryptos to get into, and really across the board, like I said, all of these AI cryptos are doing extremely well over the last 24 months, and a lot of the reason for it is just the hype around AI in general. You've got ChatGPT, everybody's trying it, using it, and you've got some other AI things going on, and it's become like a mainstream news type of thing. But looking at the chart on Render, you can see that the growth is really good. We're up over 100%, and I think it's still got some room to go. But this is the way I would do it, guys. As far as like buying some of these AI cryptos, I would put Fetch.ai up there right at number one. I would then take a look at the graph. I would take a look at Render next, and which is going to actually bring me into the last AI crypto recommendation, which is going to be Singularity Net. This one is actually got the same market cap right now of Fetch AI, so the return on it could be pretty good. They're both right around like 200 million, and obviously if these cryptos start to pop off into the billions of market cap, you could really get a good return just holding. That's why I don't think swing trading these makes a lot of sense right now. I think you should be holding them for the long term, and as far as being able to stake them, the graph is available on a bunch of exchanges. But more importantly, and most importantly, why you're here for this video, Fetch AI, you could definitely grab this one right now at Uphold and just you hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this little update here. Like I already kind of said earlier, I'm going to be talking about staking a little bit more because there are just some good coins out there that you should just be holding for long-term gains instead of just trading all the time. And I think Fetch.ai is one of those. Okay, anyways, hope you enjoyed this one. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next crypto video.